become a world-class communicator. So this is a very important skill of any leader, right? It's a very important leadership skill that you're able to communicate. I want to give you an example. I had once received an award from Abdul Kalam, and I had a interaction with him face to face. I remember the speech he had given that day, okay, in Rashtrapati Bhavan. He spoke about how you may not be a good speaker, but you still may be a great communicator. And to be honest, he was a great communicator. He was not a very, like a orator or something, right? He was not a demagogue for that matter, right? But he was a great communicator, right? He was always communicating, and he was talking about what he feels, his vision for the future, and he inspired so many people. He inspired all of us, right? Which is why Abdul Kalam is loved, and very few people will ever say anything bad about him. Rather, people have very good things to say about him, and he's one of the most beloved presidents we ever had in India. So that is because he was a world-class communicator. He was not a world-class speaker. He was not a world-class orator, right? But he was communicating. He had ideas and he was communicating them. And so he started, sometimes he stumbled, but it didn't matter. Maybe his pronunciation was not like the most elegant or anything, right? But that did not matter. He was communicating. And to be a good business leader, to be a successful startup founder or a business owner, it's not that you can, if you're not a good communicator, will you not be able to run a business? Sure, you'll be able to run a business, but it's a skill. If you develop, it will give you huge advantage that you can communicate, and people get it. When you speak, people get it. Maybe couple of things you can learn is that you can be a very good storyteller. Some of the best communicators I have met were always telling story. I remember Shamnath Bashir. He was always telling us stories, right? Even the last time I met him, he told us so many, must have told us 100 stories in like 3 days. Okay, story, this person, that person, this happened, that happened. In his love story, his story of meeting a great lawyer, his story of talking to a judge, always telling us stories, right? And through the story, so storytelling, it could be other ways of communicating also. Analogies, for example, you are coming up with great analogies, or you are able to say things in a way that makes other people think, or makes other people take action where they were not taking action. So being a communicator is very important, right? So personal skills like oral and writing, so again, oral and writing in both ways, your interpersonal communication skill, that you are able to communicate through writing as well as through speaking, right? So both are important. So remember that some people speak very well, but they are very scared of writing, or they're just unable to write. Both are problems. You need both, right, in today's world. Blogging and article writing, these are great skills to develop for a founder, right? Because when you are starting a company, one of the things you need to be able to succeed, get it off the ground, is that you have to attract good people to come and work with you, right? That first 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 people are very important, and people will come and work with you for no other reason but because of your vision. What are you trying to build? What are you trying to do? Why is it important? If you don't succeed, what will happen? If you succeed, what will happen? Now all of these things needs to be articulated and put out there, and then you'll be able to get people who are excited to work with you to make those things happen. Which is why blogging and article writing is very important. When you are writing it and putting it out there, for example, you can write that why have you chosen this problem to work on? Like, you are building a business, usually you're solving a problem. If you have no solution to a problem, then what business is it, right? So, but why this problem? Why should anybody care about this business? Why should anyone care about this particular problem? So when you are able to think about it and articulate it through blogging or through writing articles, people will come to you, customers will come to you, your initial supporters will come to you, your initial employees or co-founders, investors even will come to you because they read and they're persuaded that, yes, I believe in this cause. Yes, I believe in this company. Yes, I believe in this idea. This should happen in the world, right? So this is very, very critical. Blogging and article writing will take you very far. Basic video skill, right? This is another important, that, video, like, earlier there was, public speaking skill, used to say. Now, what is public speaking? If you stand in a room of people with 50 people sitting or standing and you're giving a lecture, sure, that is public speaking. But today's public speaking is at a very different level. If you are able to speak to the entire world or an entire social media, it can go viral. People might take it and share it with others, right? And that video communication has become super important, right? You can actually impact people through videos. You can share some ideas, you can talk about something, and it need not be this kind of a boring video that I am doing. I am not good at video skills, but maybe you'll be better. And I see the young people are making such cool Instagram videos with, I don't know, with some text and some some pop-up and all sorts of animations, and there are really cool softwares today which can be used to make a video more attractive, drive a point home, to make it more fun and engaging to watch, right? So all of that is very important to be done, right? So basic video skill is becoming more and more important. The future is video communication, right? So if you are good at video communication, you'll be able to build an audience, you'll be able to get your ideas across to the world, and it can make a big difference, right?